So it'd be fair to say that things last time out didn't quite go to plan, but we avoided defeat in one. Today, we're looking to go one better. I need some players. We've got Arsenal. We've got Sunderland. Let's try and get a win, shall we? Yes, folks, we are back. It's Win One Take One. This is episode number 7. Today, 2 more games. Slightly easier games than the games that we had previously against Manchester United and Liverpool, but we are going to be taking on Arsenal to kick things off. I've just realised they've lost 1 game all season. It was away from home against Middlesbrough, though, so they're not completely unstoppable. And, well, to be honest, we need to start getting some wins. If we just have a quick look at the Premier League table here, you can see we are 2 points ahead of Bolton and Derby. We have got a game in hand. Unfortunately, as I've already mentioned, it's against Arsenal. A win doesn't see us move up. A loss doesn't really see us move down either, though. At least not immediately. But with 14 games left of the season, with 7 more episodes to go, we need to start getting some results. And maybe today is the day that we can do just that. In terms of team news for today's game, there is no news. I say that. Salako, he can play 45 minutes. You know what? That is good enough for me. Welcome back, John. I mean, he looks worse than I remember him being. How much did your physicals drop off while you were injured? I feel like they weren't that bad, but maybe they were. I kind of thought that when he came back from injury, it would be this big benefit and we'd, be really good as a result of it. I'm now looking at it thinking, what do you really offer this team? That's blasphemous, isn't it? That is not on what I'm saying there. We'll have him on the bench. Hopefully he can do a job for us. And other than that, it's the exact same team that, pushed Liverpool to the wire last time out. We are at home against Arsenal. Of course, this is Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Patrick Vieira is their key man. He's pretty good, is probably the fairest way to describe him. But, before we get into this, we need to give the wheel a spin. You can see here some of the most valuable players. I mean, Omri or Vieira, they'd be quite nice. Wheel, don't let me down. Don't let me down, Wheel. Where are we going? 2.5 million. What can I get for 2.5 million? I can get anyone from Francis Jeffers downwards. Now, because we're taking on a better team here, their better players are kind of higher valued, but I can see some good players here. A 35-year-old Martin Keown, perhaps. Elsewhere, Francis Jeffers as a striker. What actually happened to Francis Jeffers? I feel like, was he really? What happened to him? I'm Wikipedia. I'm going to go find out. I mean, I'm learning a lot here. He played for Charlton, everyone. He got 3 goals for Charlton between 2004 and 2006. We could be recreating history here. He went on to play for Newcastle Jets on a couple of occasions, Motherwell. Then he went to Floriana. Where's Floriana? Malta. He went and played, this is why I don't, and then he ended at Accrington Stanley at the age of 32 and he retired very young. I don't know if I want him now or not. I don't know. Should I want him off the back of... I'm not sure. Elsewhere in the team, they've got David Seaman in goal, aged 38. Maybe he's the man to get in. But, let's get into this. We're taking on Arsenal. We're at home. Francis Jeffers might be on the offing. I'm not sure if we need him. I feel like the wheel, for the first time ever, has let me down a little bit with the role. In terms of the team that we're going to go with, it is the 4-4-2. We've been loving it. Obviously, today's first match against Arsenal, very much a case of let's not lose a player. Sunderland on the horizon. It's a bit of a relegation battle one, but also it feels like an opportunity to strengthen things up. I'll tell you what, Omri, Bergkamp, Ray Parlour, Van Bronckhorst, Vieira, it's quite a good team they've got compared to us. This is going to be harder than I thought. Okay, let's get into this. Early highlight, inside a minute, we're throwing it straight to them. That's not what we want to see. Burley, Henry. I mean, Thierry Henry would have been ideal. Imagine if we'd had Michael Owen for this game. I would have gone into it with more optimism. As things stand, though, I'm a little bit apprehensive. I mean, they've lost 1 game all year. I don't see us doing it. They've got Gustavo Lopez on this near side. Where's he going? I mean, he's giving it to Hadji. What is that clearance? Football Manager. What was that, Hadji? That is just not cricket. Get it away. 20 minutes. Gustavo Lopez, edge of the box to Vieira. We've still not had a shot on target. Fisher's picked up a booking. It could be a long day. Lopez on this near side. He cuts inside. He's dancing. Plays it through to Ray Parlour. Oh my word. What was the goalkeeper's come out for that and he's got his angles all wrong. We have been let off the hook here. That's not good. Foot injury. Now, I don't have many centre mids. In fact, this man is the only centre mid I have on the bench. I mean, Gaza. The only other option is to play David Collis and move Hadji to centre mid, but that seems worse. Right, Gaza, in you come. Now, naturally, probably not going to be able to play as a roaming playmaker, Paul Gascoigne, with his physicals. Think they could be an issue. Deep line playmaker. Hold the fort for us. You're not really that good defensively, but I need him running around as little as possible. I mean, Arsenal, I was about to say they've still not had a shot on target. They literally have one as I'm about to draw attention to it. But it's a close game, and we're on the attack. Jason Yule, he's got goals in him. Not today, he's not, though. He's put that one wide. Konchesky, giving away a free kick in a bad area. This isn't where we want to see it. Lopez whips in. Martin Keown's there. It's not great goalkeeping again. I don't want to throw Kylie under the bus here because he's been very good for us. I'm not throwing him under the bus. I've kind of stuck out a leg and I'm waiting for him to trip over it. That is not great, is it? That is not great. I mean, it probably shouldn't go in there, but Gaza's a master on set pieces and he perfectly picks out Sol Campbell's head. It's a bit of a superstar team that they've got. And with respect, we've got a 35-year-old Paul Gascoigne in midfield. Omri, Kylie collects. I mean, as long as it's 1-0, we're still in it, right? You've got to be in it to win it. As long as it's 1-0, we are okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so at the break, we held in there for a long time. Obviously, they scored their goal, but we're giving them a go, everyone. They've not walked all over us. Show me something different in the second half. I'm going to try and hype them up as well. Who's upset? Rufus, why are you nervous? Scotty Parker went off on a 6.6. The current lowest rating is 6.4. And Hadji at right wing and Powell at left back. I've both got that. I really can't afford to lose a right midfielder. Even if the games are getting easier, if we lose our right midfielder again after we worked hard to get one, it would be a problem. That is not a good goal kick. Oh, Kylie. I thought me and Kylie, we had this understanding going on. You know, I thought I could trust him. What was this? The initial goal kick, not great, but then the actual shot just goes in the middle of the goal. Oh, mate. Mate. When you play against the big guns, you need your goalkeeper to have a kind of good game. He's not had one here. But that's patience, everyone. 25 minutes left and Marky Fisher's got the ball. What can the fish do? He used Splash. It did nothing. We need to get a goal here before too long. I mean, Kylie might get the worst rating and it might be okay. How is he on a 6.4? How has anyone else had a worse game than this? I mean, Kanu has scored from 40 yards out there. Football Manager. I don't actually know who our backup goalkeeper is, but at this point, even if we don't lose Kylie, he might be the man making way. Now, I probably should be making some subs, but genuinely, I'm not sure what to do. Hadji's on a 5.9. I have to leave him on and hope he has a better game. Hadji, I need you a better rating here. I mean, we've got to go for it, haven't we? It's probably a bit late for that. Going to take off Stuart for Bartlett. And you know what? Johansson as well. Fresh legs up front. Maybe that's what can turn it around in the last 10 minutes. I feel like Kylie's decided that he wants to go to Arsenal. Am I allowed to feel a bit deflated after this? Because I do feel a bit deflated after this. Kylie, you've just put in a save on whatever this highlight's going to be, Kylie. That's all I ask. Just whatever happens here, Kylie, I want you to have a good moment. I want you to be the man in the spotlight. Ray Parlour on the near side. Edge of the box. I mean, he's just gone. He's not even made the save there. It's just missed the target. Bergkamp, Campbell, over. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. We're going to lose a player, but it's fine. 3-0's close. Who are we losing? I don't have a right midfielder. I don't have a right midfielder. I'm getting through right midfielders like I get through chocolate bars. I mean, look at me. Well, Hadji, it was a pleasure, mate. We enjoyed the 3 matches that we had with you. You got 1 assist and a 6.5 rating. Maybe we're not losing as much as I feel like we're losing there. Also, I like the fact I've moved him to Arsenal before the players have even got off the pitch. Leave him behind. Don't let him on the team bus. He's not coming home with us. I've peed off all the players as well. It's an absolute disaster. I mean, we have Sunderland next. They're in 15th. It might be winnable, but I don't even know if I can play the 4-4-2. Okay, Parker's not out for too long. He might be back for that next game. It is in 8 days' time. I mean, it can't get worse than this, can it? It can't. It's going to get better. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Let's get to it. I feel like this second game should be more winnable, but in losing our only right midfielder, it does ruin some of the plans I had with the 4-4-2. So, not for the first time this year. We're going back to the diamond, everyone. Parker is just about fit to play. Apparently, he can play 75 minutes. He may end up accidentally playing 90, depending on how today's game goes. But yes, Hadji's gone out. As a result, we are going back to this. Paramati to play the ball-winning midfielder role. He played it once for us. How did he do when we played him that time? 6 point... I mean, it's better than when he played centre-back. So yeah, hoping for a better performance from us today. That's the long and short of it. We're taking on Sunderland. They actually won their last game to move up to 13th. So suddenly this game looks even more difficult than it already did. That said, I'm feeling oddly optimistic. Of course, the upcoming fixtures, we were originally going to play Chelsea, then Leeds back-to-back. However, Leeds, I think, are on a little bit of a cup run. FA Cup rescheduling means next episode, we're going to be taking on Bolton and Chelsea, which, not easy, but Bolton should be winnable. I'm hoping that after the next 2 matches, we'll be coming out with things 2 players stronger. But yeah, it's tough. We're in a tricky situation, a bit of a rock and a hard place. I guess the question is, Sunderland, what right midfielder do you have? They've got Marcos Valles, who's on loan from Zaragoza, joins permanently, so we could take this guy, who will be playing for them. Elsewhere, I mean, who is their best player? Kevin Phillips. I mean, he's good. Is he Jason Yule good? Is he Jason... Yeah, he's probably a bit better than Jason Yule. I mean, I forget how good Kevin Phillips was back in the day, to be fair. They've got some good players. There's definitely players here who would improve us. Niall Quinn, I mean, if you want someone to abuse on set pieces, Niall Quinn might be the man. Media description, towering striker. That's not one you see too often. In terms of player values, they've not got anyone worth a lot. So today, Wheel, I don't need you to be kind to me. Just don't be bad to me. Let's give it a tug. Let's give it a tug. It's going round and round and round. Where are we going? We nearly landed on the 0. It's landed on £10 million. I can take any Sunderland player I want, which is quite nice. During our time here at the club, so far, we've won 3 players, which isn't a great record. We've lost a lot more players than we've won. Maybe today's the time we can turn things around. Let's get into this game. Oh, this feels big. This feels bigger than the others. Obviously, there's less on the line in terms of big players, but I need a win. Just 3 points. We've been craving this. We've not had enough wins just yet. Maybe the diamond can inspire us. Maybe diamonds are forever, or maybe it's just going to be a horrible, horrible mistake as Bellingham brings the ball forward. And, Robert's in goal. Keep an eye on him. It's not Kylie, it's Robert. Is your goal kicks any better? Better than my English. That was awful. Awful grammar by me. Is your goal kicks. Are your goal kicks, it should be, Jack. I hope my English teacher that used to teach me growing up isn't watching. They would not approve of this. Parker, bearing down on goal. I'm approving of this. Goes back to Burley. Powell on the overlap. Whips in. Stewart's there. Woodwork hit. Rebound blocked. Sunderland get the ball away. They're going to live to fight another day here. Powell here. Bit of a long throw. Bit of a weapon. He's got it in his back pocket. Unfortunately, he can't pick out his man, but maybe there's more to come. We still have the ball here. Paramati. Forward. Stewart takes it down. Can he finish this one? No, he can't. That's 2 he's missed. When we came to the club, Graham Stewart was the boy. He's obviously playing as a shadow striker today, and he's getting opportunities. But I feel like since we've taken over, he has kind of blown cold, and it's all been about Jason Yule. Could be all about Johansson here, though. Turns on the afterburners, pulls past his man, and that was awful. I don't know why I expected, but it was better than that in my mind. I feel like we're having all the early chances. That's a red card. He has jumped in, referee. We have to win this now. If we don't win this now, I'm going to be so upset. They're down a man. This is a chance. We need to take it. Can we get a quick goal? Jason Yule, he scores these. He doesn't score this one. Jason, come on. They're playing with a narrow three-man midfield. Apparently one of them's playing as a winger at right centre mid. That's impressive. I mean, it's 0-0 at the break. I feel like I want to tell the wing-backs to get further forward here. Given the fact that they are playing so narrow with their midfield, I feel like this is the kind of game where we need to start stretching the pitch wide, looking for the overlap and trying to cause some problems. We've encouraged the players a little bit. Let's keep it going. We need a goal. A draw is not good enough here. Yes, it'd be nice not to lose a player. This feels winnable. We need to seize this opportunity. We've got it on a plate. Let's gobble it up. There's 20 minutes left and nothing is happening. Right, Gascoigne, you're coming in to change this game. Elsewhere, Bartlett, on for Johansson. Sean Bartlett, you're the man. If you can't do it, well, no one probably can. Also, Luke Young's not had a bad game, or not a good game, rather, at right back. Let's bring in Kishishev. 18 minutes left. There's not been any highlights in the second half since they've gone down a man. I'm already on attacking. How much more attacking can I go? They've lost another man. They've had an Okay, hold the phone. They've had an injury, and they'd already used all their subs. They are down to 9 men. There is 12 minutes left here. I need change stuff. Change it, Jack. I don't care if they can't play wing-backs. They're going wing-backs. Paramati, go on to ball winning on support. I mean, we've already used all our subs. I don't really want to use too many more changes and go more attacking just for risk of leaving ourselves open. Let's press high. Let's press hard. Let's harass them. Prevent the goalkeeper putting it out short. 12 minutes to get a goal against 9 men. It's like a training exercise. I'm going very attacking. There is 3 minutes left. Kishishev, can we have a hero? We need heroes. We need heroes. Kishishev, Gascoigne's there. Heads it straight into the hands of Sorensen. That can't be the highlight. I refuse to believe that is a key highlight. There is more to this. Imagine if they just went up the other end and scored. I would be in tears. Kishishev, you've got time. You've got space. Put a ball of quality into the box. Bartlett's there. Blocked. Powell, there's an error of desperation here. Gascoigne hits it. Paul Gascoigne, you beauty. All the subs involved in the build-up play there. Gascoigne on off the bench to get a goal. Never doubted him. Never criticised him. He's the best midfielder in the team. He doesn't need to run. Put it on a plate for him. He'll gobble it up even if no one else can. Football Manager, I would now like to calm down. I would now like to not be on as attacking anymore. We can just shut up shop a little bit. We've gambled men forward. It's taken a long time to find a breakthrough against 9 men. I think that's got to be that. There's 4 minutes of added time. It's just trickling away. We have won a match in Football Manager. And Powell's got man of the match. He had a bad game last time out, so that's good to see. And Roberts, 7.2. Friendship ended with Kylie. Roberts is my new best friend now. That is great. The defensive effort secured us the win. And suddenly I get to pick any player I want from Sunderland. And with that, Derby County looks like they drew against Derby. Derby drew against Chelsea. Be impressive if they drew against themselves. But they've got a draw there, so we do pull away from them a little bit further, maybe a little bit of breathing room, but they are still very much behind us, breathing down our necks. You have no idea how relieved I am after that. I suppose we need to pick a player now. Their key player is Kevin Phillips, but I don't think I need a striker. I am thinking, as boring as it is, that maybe bringing in Valles is the right move as a right midfielder. You know what? I might leave this down to you guys in the comment section again to have a recommendation. Let's have a look. They've got Emerson Foam, or Foam? Answers on a post. I don't know. I mean, Phillips is an option. I feel like Valles is the obvious one, but they've got a few other players like Schwarz here who can play centre mid. Michael Gray, maybe? Could play out on the left-hand side of midfield. We've only got Konchesky there. I mean, logically, a right midfielder is what I should get here. Do they even have right midfielders of their own? It doesn't look like they do. I can't get my words out today. Bellion is their only other right midfielder. So that could be a really nasty way to hit them and hurt them. They've got players like Jonsson, but he doesn't look very good either. The more I look at it, the more I think it's a battle between Phillips and Valles. I think they're the two options. I mean, Phillips has 18 goals, so he's doing very well. Or the alternative is Niall Quinn. I'm not sure why I would go for Niall Quinn, but maybe he is just better than Phillips. I mean, the aerial ability is better. If I'm going to play narrow, maybe Quinn's the option. To be honest, it looks like it's quite slim pickings here at Sunderland. I think it's between Valles, Phillips and Quinn. Let me know which of the players I should get down in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this episode again today. We will be back again very, very soon. Bolton and Chelsea next time. I hope to see you then. It is me, Jack, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.